Hi, this is Arch. Here's my newcomer's Eurorack year in review. But before I start, I wish you all a lot more modular shenanigans in 2023. Enjoy your rack as much as possible. Here are some of my shenanigans to inspire you before I move on to my cool agenda. To end the year, I'll start by saying thanks to two great guys in the Eurorack world with whom I interacted a few times. Then I'll be sharing the new modules that got me the most excited, the state of the industry, and what modules I want for 2023. Let's go! First, shout out to DivKid. His Discord server is a very dynamic place where you can discuss with fellow Eurorack lovers, perfect for newly obsessed Eurorack musicians like me. I strongly recommend that you subscribe to DivKid's Patreon and join the Discord server. It's totally worth the $1 per month. Imagine this, you get direct access to DivKid. This guy has been making high quality content for more than 8 years now and is very generous of his time. So don't miss out on the opportunity to learn from him more intimately. And if you're too shy, there's a lot of other passionate and savvy fellas to chat with. Check the description below for his Patreon, YouTube, and Instagram links. Low five to Blakmoth, an impressive dark ambient composer, for being such an inspiration and such a cool guy. I had the pleasure to discuss with him a few times. I posted one of our great conversations on Instagram in the form of an interview if you're curious to read it. Blakmoth is the reason behind why one of my top modules of the year is in this review. While listening to his music, follow him on Instagram, link in the description. Okay, let's get back to the review. We all like top things of the year, right? And like every year, there are new modules to make it harder on purchasing decisions and wallets. To reduce the level of your paralysis by analysis, here's a simple top 2 new modules of the year I consider buying in 2023. First, the Multi-Rover full stereo multiband LED-based overdrive from Voica's MODULAR. I have a loud music background. I grew up with visionary bands like Deftones, Tool, Tesseract, Textures, Gojira, so of course I bring with me that thirst for heavy, gritty timbres. The multi-rover seems to be that module I'm looking for, as I want to add some overdrive to my tone. The design of the module is clever, being able to change the drive and the gain of 3 bands in many ways. I'm currently thin on shaping coloring modules, which is going to be taken care of with this. In fact, I don't even have a filter module yet. Yes, yikes! My sculpting capacity is rather poor if you put aside the semi-modular make noise O-Coast. My Dixie 2 Plus oscillator from IntelliGel is a little sad in his corner. What gets me the most excited is that the multi-rover will get along with my next favorite module of the year due to its stereo features. Listen to this demo. I was told by DivKid that he got good results with Voica's modular modules before, so this is a first indicator that this module is likely to be nice. Follow Voica's modular on Instagram for more demos in the next few weeks and give me your opinion on it. Link below. Second and last module of the year, the Make Noise XPO Stereo Prismatic Oscillator. Quick overview. Stereo pulse width for great textures and effects. 1 knob to tune the left and right equally. 11 outputs following the same 1 volt per octave. There's always something special about Make Noise modules, and this oscillator just adds to the brand's attractiveness. The 6 stereo outs is also a great advantage. Imagining the XPO interacting with the multi-rover and a Q pass makes me shiver. As I want to make great ambient music, stereo modular synthesis will allow me to go deeper. Speaking of road, the industry seems to face crossroads. Some bad turns. Many brands are or will be closing their doors. On that list, there's of course Mutable Instruments and WMD, as well as X Inverter, BirdKids, ERM, Synthesis Technology, and Norsri. Multiple factors explain this sad situation, like shortages due to restrictions, floods, droughts, factory fires, etc. However, there's been a few good turns this year. Like Mutable Instruments again, released a new Platts firmware. It will soothe the pain of a lot of people out there. On top of that, we saw many interesting releases like Motion Meter from Molten Modular, Pandora from Expert Sleepers, and Step 8 from Jor Analog. Check out DivKid's YouTube channel if you want some nice review of those. Like the end of the year, we go through many cycles. So do companies and music. Their death is definitely saddening, but their birth is also obviously exciting. 2023 will bring its share of both. But regardless of the state of the industry, I plan to make my state better with a few additions to my rack. My main focus is to create more depth into my soundscape sculptures. I want to jump into stereo features to expand my ambiances. I'll start with the Mimeophone. Right now I'm using delay and reverb plugins to patch these gaps. The Mimeophone is going to be the first module of the sort in my rack. Then the classic Wasp filter. This is actually my next purchase. Can't go wrong with this. My Dixie 2 Plus won't be alone in this corner with it. Oh, and the Turing machine. This module that creates random fluctuating voltages makes me dream so much. I could spend a whole video on why. But instead I'll refer you to a great video that will do it much better. Link in the description, of course. I'm going for more Make Noise modules in 2023. This includes the all-analog quad-core processor QPass, a successor to the famous MMG from Make Noise. Of course, the stereo operation is one of the main reasons why I'll get it with the XPO, as they were designed to go together. The top two modules of the year are on my list. All stereo, baby. So this is it. These are the 6 modules I'm looking forward to buy in 2023. I might throw in an oct for a harmonious wave of LFOs. Who knows? Alright, that's it for me. Short and sweet. Leave a comment below to tell me what is your top modules of the year, which brands you're sad to see going, which one you're happy to see come to life, your 2023 wish list, or anything that made your year special from a Eurorack perspective. Happy New Year. Cheers. Truly yours, Arch.